my song. Let's sing it. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Come on, it's gonna be fucking awesome. You know the words. It's gonna be fucking awesome. That's it, sing. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah!
Hiya, hey, it's me, Jesse Blaze Snyder, the Coolest Geek Alive. How are you doing, my fellow Coolest Geeks? I hope that you are doing really well and that life is good. But if it's not, or I suppose either way, Care Bear stare to you all, I love you, and I appreciate you listening to my show. I'm stoked to talk about this movie. I went to Toy Fair on Monday and Tuesday night I got dragged to this movie. I hadn't heard anything about it, so I was kind of like, I don't know, haven't heard anything about it, whatever, I don't want to see it. And I was told by my buddy Mark that it was really good, and like he was seeing it again and he wanted to show it to us, and I was like, okay. But I was totally trying to get out of it, and I actually missed, I think, maybe the first 10 minutes of the movie or something, and I slowly got super engrossed and started going, oh man, now I gotta go tell him I'm sorry, and he was right, and this movie rules. and I'm glad I saw it. It stars Jennifer Coolidge, Ed Harris, Gabrielle Union, Bill Murray, and what's his fucking face? Pete Davidson, and it's all great. Like Pete Davidson is a great part in it with Bill Murray. They're basically like kind of like hitmen. Ed Harris plays like father figure kind of guy, whatever, divorced from Jennifer Coolidge. I don't want to spoil anything for the movie, but he's married now to Gabrielle Union, and they've got like a son that's kind of like adopted son for him, played by Miles J's Harvey, DJ, who's cool, and then his son from his other marriage with Jennifer Coolidge is played by Lewis Pullman, who I guess is Bill Pullman's son, and he's great. Definitely, after somebody told me that, I was like, I see that resemblance, but he's excellent. Really like him. I've seen him in other movies, and I like him. And that was what I was saying to somebody. I said, I've seen him in other movies, and I like him. And he said, oh, that's Bill Pullman's son. So I just want you to know, I wasn't liking him because he's Bill Pullman's son. He was great. And the lady who plays his wife she's a beautiful lady, and basically him and her are in some real trouble, and that's kind of the thrust of the movie. And they're getting married, and she's pregnant, and Jennifer Coolidge is there, and it's just sort of a whole bunch of like all these crazy people in one place, a lot who don't exactly get along completely, and dealing with a lot of life stuff. But in the mix of all that life stuff is a lot of real, next level kind of brooding criminality, life on the line, looming hitman threat, kind of shit. So it's awesome. It's kind of got the feel of like a 2 Days in the Valley or something like that, or even like a Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Apparently it's the directorial debut of Dito Montiel. And I don't know if he had anything to do with the writing. I thought he did based on what my friend had said, but now I'm looking at IMDb and they're crediting, let me see, is it because they're only crediting one person, if I see right? Yeah, one writer. Well, this writer is excellent, and I'm just going to look him up real quick because I thought it was all the same dude. Apparently he made a movie called Stronger. He worked on some episodes maybe of This Is Us. I've heard great things about that show. So I don't recognize anything that he's made here, but this movie was great, really, really well written, and well directed as well. It was such a pleasant surprise. Jennifer Coolidge is always great. And I mean, to some degree, if I knew more about the movie going in, maybe I would have been a little bit more excited. Ed Harris, I think, is always great. And then, of course, Bill Murray and Pete Davidson, who I know some people have a problem with. I generally like Pete Davidson, but I know some people don't love him. I think in this role, you'll be into it. It's really a simple thing for him, and it's great. And then Lewis Pullman, who basically plays the main character, kind of. He's great. I really like him, and the girl who plays his pregnant wife. She's so beautiful and elegant, and just in that role as a pregnant person. Essentially her role is a person who needs to be protected, and she really just plays a sweet, innocent person. Under this thing really nicely, and she's a really beautiful lady to look at. You don't mind that at all either. And then similarly, the son, he's like a teenager in like that interesting finding yourself time, and it's well written, and like the weird dynamics between divorced couples and all that stuff is really well done. I kind of can't recommend it enough, and I wish I could see the 10 minutes that I missed. I'm gonna have to go back and see that somewhere. But it's kind of a small movie, you know. There's not the hugest cast and not a ton of locations and stuff, but it is really well written and well executed, and I just highly recommend it. You know, it's a dark comedy crime. A former criminal's ordinary life is turned upside down when his old family shows up for a long-awaited reunion, and there's some really good little story twists and turns in it. It leaves you some things to think about. It's great. It's really great. You know, the more I think about it, it's great. I hadn't like immediately thought, you know, because I usually, you see a movie and go, this is the greatest movie ever. But like the more I've thought about it, the more I've sat with it, the more I went, I like that one. I like that a lot. Glad I saw that. So anyway, you know, I'm not going to beat a dead horse because it's damn good. But let me just look up one thing, because I think, like I said, this is like the first big movie is what I was told. Or let's see if any of my people know anything, because this says a ton of stuff. Writer, upcoming thing. Actor, upcoming thing. It seems like he's done like a bunch of things. Director, fighting. Is this previous, upcoming, as director? The Clapper. See, it seems like this guy's made a lot of movies. So my friend's wrong about him not having made a lot of movies. He made that movie Fighting. Oh, A Guide to Recognizing Your Saints. A Guide to Recognizing Your Saints. That's a great movie. And the writer had done things too. I think my friend was just talking out of his ass. All the information he said. I should have double-checked all of his information. He had made that movie Empire State. I didn't see that, but I heard that was maybe pretty good. A movie called Man Down. Yeah, well, Riff Raff. It's great. Check out Riff Raff. And I'm going to call up my friend Mark and be like, you're an idiot. Everything that you told me was wrong. Never take your... He said he went to the premiere, and then so I just assumed he knew all this stuff. He said he was a first-time director. I said, that's an impressive first-time director. Not a first-time director. This guy's made a bunch of things. And actually, though, A Guide to Recognizing Your Saints, that's apparently his first movie directing. That's a great movie, and that's a great first-time director. And apparently he wrote that as well. So, but apparently didn't write anything in this. But whatever. All right. So Riff Raff is great. Go check it out. Directed by Dito Montiel and starring all sorts of wonderful characters like Ed Harris and Jennifer Coolidge and Bill Murray. You will enjoy it. I promise you. So says the Coolest Geek Alive. Listen to Everything You Want to Know on Mondays, and that's my Esoteric Wisdom show. And listen to Coolest Geek Alive normally on Wednesdays, the longer show. This week I did a show on Toy Fair because I went there and it was super fun. It was my friend, the first time ever, dream come true, super cool, and just gave my thoughts. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for listening to the show, and I hope you'll join me again next Wednesday or next Saturday for another fucking awesome episode of the Coolest Geek Alive. Peace. You've been listening to Coolest Geek Alive with me, your host, Jesse Blaze Snyder. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more excellent geek culture content. Thanks for listening.
It's my favorite part! Isn't it heavy? I'll play that! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Coolest alive! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Stay with your tribe! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Revenge of the Geeks! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Week after weeks! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Laughing with you! It's gonna be fucking awesome! And crying sometimes too! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Spelling it out! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Making you shout! It's gonna be fucking awesome. Talking some shit It's gonna be fucking awesome. Living the shit. My voice is gonna be fucking awesome. Food in our mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Get in the mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Tell all your friends. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Call right or text. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Raising the bar. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Straight to the stars. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It's starting soon. Straight to the top. Fucking awesome. Passing the moon. It's gonna be fucking awesome. On with the show. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Ready, set, go.
It's going to be fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Just wait. You'll see. You'll all see.
The podcast playground. Hooray!